From a desert that looks like a mirror, to a pink lake, here are the most surreal places you must visit before dying. Number 25. The Southern Uyuni. During the rainy season, the largest salt desert in the world becomes the world's largest mirror. The Souter was born when several prehistoric lakes were united in one. This is found in Bolivia. It is estimated that there are 10 billion tons of salt here, and 25,000 tons are extracted per year. Number 24. Mountains weather in China. These mountains are unique. They are so strange that they were used in the Avatar film of James Cameron, formed underwater 380 million years ago. The Earth rose as a result of volcanic activity. Some of the pillars have reached more than 4,000 meters in height. Number 23. Sentinels of the Arctic in Finland. These sentinels are really gigantic trees covered with snow and ice. This strange image occurs in winter when temperatures range from -40 to -15 degrees Celsius. Number 22 is the ice cave faith in Iceland. Ice caves are temporary structures that form at the edge of the glaciers when the melted water forms a hole. The ice forms very few air bubbles and absorbs all the light except blue, and this gives the cave that unique color. Number 21. Underwater waterfalls. This is in Mauritius. Very strong marine currents push the sediments and sand down, and this creates a submarine waterfall. Number 20. Untilo Canyon in Arizona, United States. This canyon was formed millions of years ago. The water forged a deep cut very narrow. What is well known is that you cannot go alone to this canyon, because there are instantaneous floods, that the torrential rains of the region can cause the total flood of the canyon in a matter of minutes. In fact, one of the reasons why this canyon gained popularity was the death of 11 tourists in 1997. The only survivor of that catastrophe was the guide. Number 19. The Tunnel of Love in Kiev in Ukraine. This tunnel was formed for many years thanks to the trains made 3 times the same way in a day, and molded the surrounding trees. Now it is abandoned, and it is considered a romantic place for an afternoon of walking. Number 18. Debut in Namibia. These pictures look like a painting, but they are real. They are photographs of the Dead Valley, where the trees die in front of a background with one of the highest sand dunes in the world. The desert is approaching and killing any type of life. Number 17. The Merrily Lake in Siberia. This is the largest and oldest freshwater lake in the world. In winter the water freezes, but the water is so clear that you can see 40 meters below the ice. In March the frosts in the sun cause cracks in the ice crust, and appear fragments of ice-colored tuks that we see on the surface. Number 16. The Great Prismatic Source in Wyoming is the largest hot spring place in the United States. The bright colors are the result of pigment microbes that grow around the edges of mineral-rich water. Number 15. The White Waterfall of Markel. For millions of years the thermal waters of Markel have transformed the landscape. Although it may seem that these terraces are made of ice and snow, Turkish is known to have a warm climate all year round. The floor is covered only with white limestone. Number 14. Monte Roma in Venezuela. This is one of the oldest mountains on Earth, dating back to 2,000 million years when the Earth was raised above the ground by tectonic activity. The sides of the mountain are steep cliffs vertical with several waterfalls. It is almost impossible to climb. Number 13. Rio Tinto Spain is a river of red color due to the interaction of heavy metals in the area and some existing bacteria in river. The river has a high sulfur content, so it is very interesting that they can live said bacteria. Number 12. The Markel Cathedral. This is in Chile, formed by thousands of years thanks to the waves that collide with calcium carbonate. These caves have smooth swirling walls that reflect the blue waters of the lake. Number 11. Causeway of the Giant Northern Ireland. About 55 million years ago the intense volcanic activity of the area formed a lava plateau. Over time the lava cooled and fractured, creating columns that are so perfect that they almost look artificial. Number 10. Hidden Beach Merrily Islands in Mexico. This magnificent beach was created by a military explosion in 1900. It can only be accessed by swimming through a tunnel, but it would be a very good vacation. Number 9. Lake Iceland in Nevada was created accidentally when a well was drilled. Minerals and algae began to arise from the geyser and accumulated, forming a strange mound quite surprising. Number 8. Redfold Caves in China. This 240-meter-long cave system is located in Guilin and is one of the most popular attractions in China for more than 1,200 years. The beautiful stalactites and stalagmites columns were created by erosion of water. They stand out for their multiple colored lights that create a truly surrealist environment. Number 7. Icelandic Islands. Icelandic Islands have some of the most magnificent landscapes in the northern hemisphere. Amazing glaciers, craters, lakes and geysers. But when night falls, the area becomes one of the best places to witness the aurora boreal. Number 6. Crystal Pipes in Colombia. Due to the extensive habitat of fauna and flora, this river has a great variety of colors: yellow, green, blue, black and even red. The rocks are about 1.2 billion years old. For the majority of people who visit, this is the most beautiful river in the world. Number 5. Waitemata Caves. This is in New Zealand. Thousands of tiny fireflies hang on the roof of this route and radiate a luminescent light, creating a scene taken from a science fiction movie. Number 4. Natemon. Natemon is a mine in operation located in Chihuahua, Mexico. Known materially by the extraordinary crystal formations located in its interior, the mine produces lead and silver, and in its gallery were discovered huge crystals of selenite up to 15 meters long and 2 meters thick. Number 3. Structure of Richat. Mauritania, also called the Eye of Africa, is located in the middle of the Sahara Desert. It is a deeply eroded place and it is more than 24 kilometers in diameter. The natural formation is so impressive that for a long time scientists believed it was a site of an asteroid impact. Number 2. Shan Geological Park, Gansu in China. These colored rock formations are the result of minerals that have been deposited for 24 million years. Wind and rain carve incredible shapes in the rocks, forming natural pillars, towers, ravines, streets and multicolored waterfalls. Number 1. Hillier Lake in Australia. The pink color of this lake is the result of a dye created by algae and bacteria in the water. Despite the strange tonality, the lake does not seem to have adverse effects on humans or the local wildlife. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and activate the camp. Amazing videos are coming. Wait for them.
Attachments.